No, there's that stool right there though that you put the notebook on.
Oh, okay. This is safe for human arms.
Yes, correct. It goes to my vanity.
Okay, so it is safe.
Okay, so we're gonna get started. This is about qualities and characteristics of the best love match for you and to you as a partner. First card we have is Enlightenment. So I'll typically like to just drop them out and see what comes. We're getting lots of threes. That's interesting. Okay. Double twos, double threes. Okay, that felt right. Okay. Okay. So best energetic match is somebody who is enlightened or somebody who is a very conscious person and somebody who is spiritually sovereign, meaning that they don't have a bunch of addictions and are not weighed down by a bunch of problems in life. They are focused on like being free and living a life that actually suits them and isn't about other people or what other people want from them or need from them, but rather like what is aligned to them. With this enlightenment and this spiritual sovereignty. Then next we have seduction and addiction with being the mentors. Somebody who really enjoys being a mentor, going off and showing and sharing. That feels like way showing energy to me. Way showers typically are teachers or facilitators or guides in different forms. Like I would consider myself a mentor or a guide. Somebody who like is a way shower of things, right? That can come in so many forms. You're a preschool teacher. That is also true. Or, I mean, any form of teacher, technically it could be anybody. A butcher could be a way shower. I mean, it's somebody who sits in that leadership and enjoys it, who actually is like, has fun with it and is honored by it. Okay. Next, we have generosity, shamanic journey, and the feminine principle. Well, this is somebody who's generous and connected and can receive from the universe. Do you see how the sun is inside their body? They're lit up from within. They're able to receive, which means also because not only are they able to receive, but they're in their sovereignty, they're in balance with their masculine and feminine parts. So they know how to give. They know how to go get the bacon and go make their money and do the things and like how to... Because I just heard death and rebirth, like know how to go through the rebirth cycle. Where they can change and go through these transformations. Because shamanic journey, I mean, anybody who knows anything about it really knows that it's a whole bunch of ego deaths. You're constantly discovering a new version of yourself. Like that's always the cycle. One form or another. And you have a whole bunch of them happening at one time. And so... like what I feel is really important about this is that somebody who's also connected to their emotions, like this is the citizens, the citizens, the whale, and this is Syrian energy. This is deeply wise energy, deeply connected to the emotional realm and to the guides in all the universe. Like, your best match is somebody who's balanced in their masculine and feminine energies. Somebody who's generous, who's thoughtful, who's in tune, and who's paying attention and is being guided by their own self. Can hear, can receive support with the shamanic journey, but they're the one doing it. Okay. Next we have single-minded focus with ultimate evolution and assistance without interference. So this is somebody, a mindset of being very focused on being their best version of themselves, putting the best foot forward, showing up in their best ways. Like that makes sense that that's a good match because the energy of you is that. And you can see that in the people around you. And then assistance without interference is the like supporting and guiding without getting involved. When your friend comes to you and is like, hey, what do you think about this? You're like, what do I think about this? What do you think about this? And like using that as an opportunity to share, yes, your thoughts and opinion or feeling, but also inviting your person to it, think deeply about what that is for them, right? It's not somebody who's doing it for them. It's somebody who's supporting. It's a support role. This kind of person makes a great partner because they're thoughtful. They're introspective. They're inviting you to be introspective. They're witnessing you. You're witnessing them. This is a very thoughtful, conscientious person. But not so stuck in their own head. And like this person is free and having fun. They're flowing. They're connected to themselves and living a life that brings them joy. So like the best partner for you in all of this is somebody who loves himself, loves their life, is happy being them, doing what they're doing. And if they're not like in love with what they're doing in this moment, then they're working towards what they love, right? Like there's a lot of respect for somebody who has a dream and is in their process of accomplishing it. Doesn't mean like in that sense, like you don't have to be there yet, but that you're on the way, that you're focused, that you're showing up as your best self in that sense. Like that's a good match to you. Okay, now this is energy. Now we're going to talk about like qualities and characteristics of their personhood. Like this is energy. This is how they move. This is the kind of thought processes. Next, we're going to go into like themes and archetypes. This is the Carolyn Miss archetype deck. This is an awesome deck. Okay. So tell me about this best romantic match.
Oh.
Okay. Should I take one match for each? Yes. Okay. Okay, I had a different thought, and so I'm going to change my method. Here we had athlete and going the distance. The alchemist went sideways. So somebody who knows, again, that transformation. You have shapeshifter,
Shapeshifter. It's getting into ship shape.
Ship shape. But basically the card was sideways and it was the alchemist. The alchemist is somebody who can see the inner vision of what they want and change. They can make their situation become what they want it to be by staying true to that. This goes with that shapeshifter. Shapeshifter. Slow down. Energy. This is about the ability to change oneself, right? And then the Avenger. This is the desire to balance the scales of justice. So within one's life, somebody who's like, this is that enlightenment with sovereignty, always seeking freedom, constantly seeking to go beyond what they've ever known. Like that is a very good match to you because you're that person. And somebody,
the same thing.
Yeah, because somebody who can do that like that. And then the artist and the priest, like somebody who's dedicated, like, and is seeking to see beauty, to express beauty, to live beauty in their life. That is a good match to you. And then facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Like somebody who, I don't know, share divine wisdoms. Like, oh, I feel like who they are when they forget. Like that kind of person. So, and then like a very thoughtful, integral partner is what I keep like this is the best match for you. That's the best match. Show me shapeshifter. I don't know. I feel like pulling out other cards. Does this make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. Just wondering where such a person exists in the male form.
You don't go looking because that's you seeking. You don't do that. You don't chase, you attract. So you call to it. You write this stuff down when you go back and watch this video. And you write all these things down. And you call to the universe. Okay, universe, this energy. This is manifestation. Qualities and characteristics are the language of the universe. Symbolism is the language of the universe. And so when you focus on archetypes, you focus on feelings and how you would like it to be, and you see that, you make it real. And the more you accept that and allow that and call that to you without trying to make it happen or force it, it comes. It comes naturally. It comes easily. Because you know when it does come, it'll be perfect time. Okay, drop some more cards. Tell us about this person and their qualities and characteristics. Oh, yeah, they let their light shine bright. Somebody happy. Oh, yeah, look at that levity.
Yeah, I need some happiness.
Some happy. You are that happiness.
I
somebody
am.
who stays in their own lane. It's like you need somebody who meets that with you. Oh, see,
Yeah.
somebody who miracles too. The dandy. Oh. So somebody who finds the way. Somebody who's going to be your person who's like, let's make that happen. Let's see how we can make that happen, because it's a dandelion in the crack. Dandelion in the crack is a miracle to me. Something that seems unlikely or highly improbable becoming possible. Next to anything is possible, you need a partner who's got that like set where they can see the possibilities. So that could be an engineer, that could be a physicist, that could be a teacher, that could be an architect, a builder. That can come in so many different ways. That could be a planner, like that crisis planning stuff, like that totally fits in with that. But you see how this is more focused on lightness and joy. Like I think before maybe the focus had been on people who were not so light.
Yeah, the depressive kinds.
They get to, but A, that's not their responsibility. B, their main responsibility is themselves and their health and their well-being. And because they're focused on all the stressful things, they're not taking care of that, which does not make a good partner. Let's just be honest. Not for somebody who's looking for health and freedom and fun. Like that's just not going to line up well with somebody, which has been the experience, right?
Yep.
So somebody who takes that self-care. We have that salt bath, like somebody who knows that in order to make these jumps and these changes, they have to care for themselves, right? And then the artist who sees the beauty in the in-between and the new day. With you belong here, like people, somebody who's connected and finds ways that, I don't know, that it's like always working out, that it can happen, that like things are good. This is that new day energy. With you belong here, like I don't know. I just feel like somebody who is open and excited about life and is kind of cup half full in it more often than not. In their own lane. Do you see how this person's in their own lane? Therefore, they're not carrying everybody else's stuff. So then they're more happy and light and bright.
It's a lot of what I do.
It is a lot of what you do. So how do you integrate, or like what can you do to support yourself integrating that? Because this already exists inside of you. Like your alignment to this already exists.
Yeah, I was thinking it feels like a reading on me.
That's your best match. But so like my next question then from this would be, what can you do to
bring all this forward?
Bring it out in yourself so it's your energetic match. Truly. We're not, that's chasing again. You're trying to do things to get it. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
Right? That's the habit. That's what I'm saying. It's such a dance. Like that's the balancing act. It's like, I don't have to do anything. I can just align these things in myself by bringing them out inside of me. And then whatever comes to me has to match that or it falls away. We've talked about this last year with the different energetics you were playing with last year.
Well, even now with this one.
It's true, but do you see, can you see from last year how that switched all the energies up so hardcore? And then now even to this year, like you didn't spend very much time in this the way that you could have. Because last year you had more practice. Now this year you still went into it and you learned and then you integrated and now you're walking out of it again. Like that was pretty fast, friend. Which means you're learning, right? So now it's like how you calm yourself so that you're the person who's in your own lane. You're not chasing, you're laughing, you're shining. You're believing that anything's possible and that it'll find you, because miracles happen all the time. And why wouldn't your miracle find you? What makes you so separate or different that your miracle wouldn't find you? Right? It's like catching yourself in these thought processes. Why wouldn't you take care of yourself and rest in the in-betweens as you go through these changes and shifts and like live your best life? Because that's happening here and now, not out there somewhere else later. So then in my mind, the next thing is, what can you do to best support you to be in these energies for yourself?
Have more fun.
Probably. I bet if I shuffle these cards and pull them out, you're going to hear a lot of that.
Yeah.
Maybe speak your authentic truth. I bet you're going to hear, like, walk into your priestess energy and call that to you. Because that's the feminine version of it. The masculine goes and gets it. You're not masculine. Not that you won't have to take masculine action, but everything starts 5D first. Everything starts at the spiritual level first. So you as the feminine are directly connected to the spiritual realm in a way that men are not. Not that men are not directly connected. Of course they are. We're all one drop of the ocean. But you have the womb space inside your body. You can create changes faster than men can. Like we all can. That's just how it goes. It's the dance. That's why we trade places and be men and women all different times, different ways. So do you want me to ask literally that question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I trust your...
Do you want a different video? Hi guys, how you doing?
Oh, people pop on?
Yep.
Very nice.
Hello, hello. Sorry I didn't say hi. I was busy talking. I hope you're well. Thanks for checking us out. Okay, so this is the energy for you. What energy will cultivate this within you or help you harness what's already within you? What can you do to better or to best support rest? A new day with the crossroads. You have to make the choice. This is you. Know that as you do it, you're protected and well, that you have nothing to be afraid. You stay in your own lane and get miracles through resting. We're going to reshuffle these. So what you can do to line up with this is that you accept that it's already a new day, that you already made the change, and that you can do anything you want, and then literally choose which way you want to go. If you want to align this energy, you have to literally say, hey, universe, this energy right here. This. And help me get so secure and stable and grounded and regulated in my own self that I stay in my own lane and I do what like supports me, what's my authentic expression, like, you know, working, going to school, doing your things that are like you mastering this universe for yourself.
Is that what the grind is?
Yeah. Yep.
Almost done with that grind.
Almost, yeah. But it becomes in a new form. Like, not literally, the grind is not necessarily the best way to say it, because the connotation is that you're just like grinding away, right? And in some senses you are, because you're in grad school and all of that. But in other senses, it just means the steps you take to get to where you want to go. Right? It's like, what connotation do you want it? Because all energy is neutral. It's what you put on it that makes it neutral or not. If that makes sense. Okay? So... oh, am I going out of the shot? No. Okay. You got to trust that this could happen. That, like, your miracle can come. And that, do you see how the cat is resting? She's not going and doing anything. You see that part? This is where you're doing things. Is where you're taking action towards yourself. Your highest excitement, your highest alignment, what is good for you, what is your authentic expression. That's where you take action. When we're getting miracles, we're in receiving mode. We're not doing anything. Because this is where we do things. This here, where we put our focus, this is where we do things. In our choices, this is where we do things. We don't go and hustle to bring in the miracle in that sense. It's a fine line. It's a fine balance. Because it might sound a little confusing, because over here you could be quote unquote hustling. But that's for you. You're hustling for you. You're spending your energy and time and effort on you. not on being better for somebody else or calling somebody else in or something like this. Does that make sense? Okay. And then last but not least, we have making something old, something new with beach day getaway, which means taking vacations and enjoying the ride. So basically, romanticize the fuck out of your life. Excuse my language. Make the choice that today's a new day and that you can have what you want, that it's possible, and that you, by putting your energy and effort into what is for you and what is your goals, the things that you're focused on, your dreams, you're protected and divinely guided. Like, you don't have to be concerned about anything. If hiccups do happen, they're lessons that are going to help you get where you want to go, and you're going to be provided and supported through that even. Okay? And then while the miracles are aligning and coming, while these dandelions are growing in cracks of improbability, you're resting and relaxing and taking stock of life and how good it is. Do you see how full all the bins are around her, how colorful it is, how life is just so peaceful and good? Yeah. And what's interesting is both your tops are about things you're doing, both your bottoms are about things you are relaxing and enjoying. Making old things new, and then the beach day getaway with the bottom of the deck, the enjoy the ride.
Because this all feels like a callback to when I was last single, when I really loved my life.
Well, that's the thing, is fall in love with your life. That's where the advice of like take 6 months to fall in love with yourself. That doesn't mean don't date and be a fucking hermit. I'm not language. I don't mean that, but I do mean like be devoted to yourself. Don't give anybody else your energy.
Yeah.
Be devoted to you. That doesn't mean obviously in your job. Like, that is about you though. That is your success. That's your money. That's your bag. Why wouldn't you be devoted to that in that sense, right? And it's your passion. So do it and live it and love it. And then rest and enjoy. And then go on vacations and have fun. Romanticize it. Enjoy it. Like looking for, all the different apartments, the cute furnitures, the possibilities. Excuse me. Does this make sense to you? Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you for showing up. Have a beautiful day.